with EDK.
Soundcity Radio 96.3. Very, very special guest in studio today. What's up, ABJ? It's AG, baby.
My guy.
How far now?
I mean, it feels good to be here again. Even though I almost missed it. No, guys, I need to tell you about the witchcraft that happened this morning.
Abuja does that to you.
Like, how do you not sleep all through the night? Like, I was literally up, like, writing. I was making music, right? And then I just, at 7 a.m., I showered already. Okay, I have interview at 10 o'clock, you know now. Let me just be in the right space already. And then at 8 o'clock, I just said, let me just lay my body on the bed, small. Bro, you know you called me. Yeah. I did not even hear anything.
Whoa.
Yeah, texted me. I didn't see anything. I just woke up at 10:45. I'm like, what?
Oh, you made it. And that was my counsel. Adekunle Gold on Soundcity, man.
How you doing, man?
I'm very good. I'm very
Fresh
good.
Fresh boy and that.
Well, I'm trying. You know. Got to do it. ABJ has been very good to me.
No, I can tell. I mean, you need not tell me.
Can't complain.
It looks good.
Can't complain.
Yeah.
Let's get straight into it, man. Shouts to you on your new song, Young Love.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I'm listening to your new music now, Kelegbe. This one. I'm thinking you've switched lanes a bit. Your music is, I don't know if the word is brighter or more colorful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those songs, you're talking a lot. You're talking that talk, owning your success.
Yeah.
What's behind that now?
You know, it occurred to me that in the beat, it just, okay, I don't want to say in the beat because before it sounds like it's a gimmick, right?
Yeah.
I just feel like I've buried my head for too long. You know what I mean? Just being in that headspace of being too humble. You don't want to talk about how, I mean, that's not necessarily bad.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like it's about time I talk my stuff. You know, let me just, let me say other things. Like I've said a couple things before, but now let me have different conversations. Let me look different, you know. As a creative, I get bored so easily. Like I hate to do the same thing over and over again. And for like 4 years, I've been a certain way. People have seen me a certain way. I'm like, okay, I think it's risky to just be in this box. Yeah. You know, it's about time to switch it up. How do people even know that I'm a different person? I'm also this guy. You know. I mean, the songs that I released this year, Before You Wake Up, Kelegbe, and now Young Love, I mean, I could have done a few years ago still. Why? Because I'm a songwriter. You know, I write for people. Yeah. Okay, maybe I didn't do it professionally back then, but now I do it for people now. Like, I do it for people like in diaspora and I mean, abroad. You know what I mean?
Basically, you're getting that bag.
Yeah, basically. I'm like, okay, so how does it even now reflect in my own music that I'm also a songwriter? Yeah. You know, let me switch it up a bit. Let me change the look a bit. You know, let's roughen the hair. Yeah. You know, let the swag change even more. I mean, the swag has always been there. That's why I wrote it. But you know, let me switch it up a bit so that these people know that, I'm also about that life. Yeah. You know, I feel like the better description for it is I've been Adekunle Gold for like 3-4 years. Now it's time to be age baby.
Talk that talk, sir.
You know,
I like that energy. How's it been though? How have the fans received it? You've made new fans off it?
Definitely, and which is the best part of it, right? And I'm happy that the people that have been listening to my music from the get haven't even left. You know, they even have a better appreciation for the music now. You know, it's interesting how I've done all of these classic songs. I've done Sade. I mean, basically, just think about Gold album about 30. Yeah, and then the first time I released when I released Before You Wake Up, I've seen people say, this is Adekunle Gold's best song. No, bro, I'm quoting them.
Wait.
Best song ever.
Whoa.
I'm like, wait. So you skip Sade that some people will kill for.
Yeah.
Skip My Life. Yeah. Skip I Will Call. Skip
Work.
Skip Pick Up.
Pick Up, yes.
Then skip Ire.
And you went
and say, Before You Wake Up is my best work ever. Yeah. That happened. When I released Kelegbe, bro, some people can fight you. If you tell them anything short of, I mean, that is about the greatness that is Kelegbe. Yeah. People legit think that's my best work ever. People legit think that I might not be able to beat it. Now I released Young Love. Yeah. That's even totally way different from everything I've done. I think this is my most different song.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
And people are saying, I've never paid Adekunle Gold any mind before now. I'm like, so I released Ire where I was crooning.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
At least There Is a God, Fame. These songs that I was really like feeling like, yes.
Really singing.
You know, singing.
Yeah.
Very deep. That's depth. And then you're saying, Young Love is my best work ever. That it just goes to show that you will never know.
True.
As creatives and then as people that have attained certain success, right? We always get scared that people. What if people don't like the new thing that you bring out? I've never been afraid because if I was, I would never release Call on Me.
True.
Remember?
Yeah, which Call on Me is similar to me with Young Love.
Yeah, because of the vibe, right?
Yeah.
And Call on Me was the time that I said, you know what? I've given good album. I don't want to come back on that kind of drive already again. Let me change it.
Yeah.
So I've never been afraid to experiment.
Yeah.
It's just now that it's more in your face, And you know what? Until Before You Wake Up, Call on Me, with the one time that I decided to try something different.
Yeah.
Call on Me was my most streamed song ever, bro. Most streamed over Shadi, over Pickup, over Ariwoko, over anything you can think of.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Even over Ire, that was a smash hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? Call on Me was most streamed until I released Before You Wake Up. Before You Wake Up is my most streamed song right now.
Mad.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
No, what am I trying to get at? Imagine releasing all the songs that you think, this is nobody can tell me nothing. Adekunle Gold's Ire is the best work ever. But then the one that I take less time to just even create, that I've not even put so much thought into, it seems to be getting headway. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bringing down the works that I've raised.
Obviously.
It's just also I'm just saying like you will never know.
Yeah, and obviously now there's like a different set of ears listening to your music.
Exactly.
And they're appreciating it more.
Yeah.
Which is great, man. Which is great. And just just before we move on, I should say that somebody here will die for Ire.
Yeah.
Her name is Silva. She's my producer.
Wow.
The song means a lot.
What are the odds? I'm good and she's Silva.
How about that? Did not see that coming.
Okay.
There's a story behind that she'll share later. You did the remix with Vanessa Mdee. How'd that happen Before You Wake Up?
I think the first time I posted Before You Wake Up, I think she saw it and then she was already going crazy about it. She started posting it. Yeah. I'll see it on her stories. I'm like, wait, I might as well just do this remix with her now.
Why not?
Let's just do it. And then she did it.
Yeah.
And the song is, it would interest you to say that the song is mostly streamed in Tanzania. I'm like, okay, it makes sense.
out there with that East African vibe. I like it.
Let's get it.
I like it. All right, so let's talk about your whole performance craft, man. You taught the US recently.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
Bro, in 2 months, I was in 5 countries. It was crazy. Yeah. And all of the stages that I did, either I was the first African to do it, or I've been there before and I couldn't sell more than 40 tickets.
So you came back now and you're getting numbers.
I sold out Lincoln Center, the prestigious Lincoln Center. The capacity was supposed to be at 2,500, right? And then, interesting story. The rain started when we were supposed to perform, right? And then they had to hold the show for a bit. So usually that's always disaster because people will go home.
Yeah, they get tired and stuff.
And then, bro, people stayed. And then the number even increased. Eventually, we had over 5,000 people in that space. I'm like,
double the capacity.
In a city where 3 years ago I struggled to sell 40 tickets. That's that. I went to Toronto for the first time. I'd cancelled Toronto like first time before.
Yeah.
And then I thought, they would punish me for this.
They would show up this time around.
They would show up this time around, bro. Like. I became a fool just doing bare videos saying, guys, I'm in town, please. But on the show date, nah. So I did Longitude in Dublin as the first Nigerian to do it, and I needed to say that. Yeah. I think I deserve a drum roll.
Talk that talk, sir. Come on. I like this AG.
Yeah. I've done Longitude. I did Latitude in the UK. Yeah. I did Lovebox. And then I went to Afro Nation.
Portugal. That was big.
Bro, all these shows were amazing until I did Toronto. It was literally fire. Like as I was on stage, and I'm like, what am I again? Michael Jackson or what?
How does that make you feel though? Because you spoke about
it's increased my shoulder. You don't get, and that's why I can be sounding like. See, you would agree with me that our interviews before now, I've never made this.
You're calmer.
Like Benin, the first time in Benin, I was probably like just one bolo. Like, you know what I mean?
Now. You released already like days after that.
I was probably doing for you. You know what I mean? Now my shoulder has gone up, bro. Over the years, I didn't believe in my own hype.
Yeah.
Until recently, honestly, and that's why I wrote Adekunle Gold. Like, I think it's about time.
Yeah.
Like, people have far less discography and far less successes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they are up there, feeling like a champ. And then me, I've done so much, right?
Yeah.
In such a short time. Glory be to God. And then for the people that are supporting me, and then I'm like, it's about time. And let me stop all that burying my head.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Okay, so because I saw some highlights, you talked about longitude, latitude, the one at Lincoln Center. It's not just what happens on stage; it's also what you wear. It's like the whole package. How much work goes into all of that?
I took the piece. So for every show that I did, I changed like 3 times.
This guy.
So I'll break my set into 2 times. In Lincoln Center, I did something very cocky. So I was supposed to bring my friend out, Mlogo.
Yeah.
He had flown with me to New York, and I literally said on stage, you would think I rehearsed it. I said on stage, guys, I need to come back. And sorry, I said, give me a few minutes. I need to use the bathroom.
To pay,
bro, I saw the looks of people's face like, what is this guy? And then people even cheered me. I'm like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This is really stupid, but then it's getting. And then I came back,
Yeah.
and in a different attire, and I'm like, my friends came to me like, do I even know you anymore? But yeah, so like, I believe that one of the best things about me is my drip, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even things. It's now become so natural. Like there's not much effort that I put into it.
Don't stress it.
It's just the vibe.
Yeah.
And I literally said it in. See, I'll always talk about Kelege again because that's a song that talks about my life in recent times. Like I said Gucci for life. Gucci will never say Prada.
Yeah.
Swagger.
Yeah.
That thing doesn't come overnight.
Yeah.
For me, I just have it.
Yeah.
So I've decided to just show it even in my fashion.
Yeah.
So I went with like a whole bag of different fits.
Mad.
For every performance there was something new, and people just look at what is going on. This guy. Thank God I was married. If I wasn't, my bro. Oh, God.
Your designers must be working overtime, man.
Yes, it is. I literally just called them like, yo, I don't have clothes anymore. What's up? And then they just go, bring it.
Mad.
Even sent me stuff when I was in London. It's crazy.
But
yeah, fashion is a big part of my story as well. Like, and I like to show it.
Talking about marriage, have you shared any tips on how to thrive as an independent artist with Simi? Because she's indie now.
Yeah. Man, I've never talked about it. It's interesting, but I mean, it's an interesting ride because especially if you've been signed before, it might be easier to go back to indie and then just try because I mean you've already built the name.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people that signed you.
Yeah.
They've done the work already.
Yeah.
And then it's just most people just leave the labels to just find the next step. I mean I guess Simi did because she wanted to just also try to grow more.
Yeah.
To try something else. Yeah. Same way for me. You know what I mean?
That's what you did too.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
And then it's been working so fine. Thank God.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any tip really. Just keep doing the work. For some of us, when we were signed, we were also doing the work. We just had the label supporting us heavily as well.
Yeah.
But we were doing the most for the most part. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just like a continuation of what you started already.
Yeah. Do you still design your artwork yourself?
Brother, everything.
Still? That was you?
Bro, you know what's funny? Thing is, it's not like I like to do it because I don't have that much time in my hand.
Yeah.
It's just some graphic artists just don't get the story.
Yeah.
I tell people, I think it's a blessing and a cost that I can design, right? If I wasn't a designer and I was this creative in my head, if I couldn't design the things that I see in my head, I think I'll be so sad. Because if you can't get it, I'll be frustrated. So when I see some artists just slap something on their page and it's dead graphics, I'm like, it's a pity. Like if you knew better, but it's probably also good for them because they don't know better, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But for me, that knows a lot.
Yeah.
If you can't get what I want to do, I'll be so sad. So I don't even bother. I pay people and I end up doing the work myself sometimes. I'm like, my life is a mess. Let me just do it myself.
Let's talk about you getting on the soundtrack of King of Boys via Ceci's original Gangsta, also featuring Reminisce. What was that like? Because at different parts of the movie, I've seen that movie like 4 times, by the way.
Yeah.
At different times in the movie, the song came out, and it was mostly the hook that you sang.
I think I've never said it before. I need to say it here. I wrote that hook for somebody else.
Whoa!
So I was in a session with Dari. We were just vibing, right?
Okay.
And then he was writing and I was writing. We were just vibing, and then they played this beat, and I wrote that chorus on that beat. I'm like, do you think you can pull this off? And it was far-fetched for Dari. Like,
it was.
I mean, please.
I can tell.
Even me, I don't want my Dari to
to be that way.
Our Dari to be that way, Well, let him give us the Pray For Me,
Smooth,
and then amazing R&B vibes.
Yeah.
But when I wrote that hook, I'm like, well, he wanted to give it a go. I'm like, well, I mean, that's on you, not me. But eventually we didn't use it.
Yeah.
So I was in studio with Cess, and he was playing a beat that was kind of similar to this vibe, and I just remembered this. I think somebody said something about Bad Boy, and he just clocked, wait, this hook that I wrote one time.
Yeah.
Let me try and vibe it on this beat. Let me see what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And bro, it sounded fire. I'm like, okay, maybe that's it then.
Yeah.
And then when they reached out to me, he said he's putting the song on King of Boys that Kemi Adetiba loves it, that it tallies with what she's doing. I'm like, okay, that's dope then.
Yeah.
And then when I heard it in the movie, I'm like, wow.
I remember the first time I heard it.
And
in
Reminisce
the movie.
did kill it.
Do you know?
Bro, I'm like when I heard the version with Reminisce, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't even need the verse. Let Baba let Aga just have it. It's okay.
Right.
And then anytime I watch the movie, because I've seen it 3 times too.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Such a good movie, though.
And then the song, it just blends.
Yeah.
And when you see Shola Shobo Alin and Tom Tones in that movie, and they put that song in, I'm like, yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect fit. My man, how do you relax? Because you're doing a lot. Do you relax?
Okay, let me explain.
Yeah.
I'm in Abuja for like 2 days, right? Okay, this is my 3rd day.
Came to earn some corporate money. I saw that.
Yeah, some corporate bags.
Yeah.
Very good one.
Yeah.
I prophesy it into your life.
Amen.
Wherever you are listening to us, go and get your bags today. Yeah, I literally brought the studio with me.
I saw it in your hotel room.
Yeah, I think the one way that I relax is just play games with my guys, and that's it. And when I travel, even when I travel, I'm working, but abroad with that is different. Yeah, somehow that is relaxing. Yeah, and that's it. And I think it's just games with my friends.
Yeah.
And now that I'm making 2 albums, it's hard to relax.
Let's talk about that, man. This is one that's gonna have a pop vibe.
Yeah, so
what are the albums called? Because I know there's their titles already.
Okay, so this one I'm releasing that has Kelegbe, Before You Wake Up
and Young Love.
Is Afro Pop.
That's just what it's called.
Yeah,
okay.
You can tell that the vibe is Afro Pop, so it's intentional.
Yeah.
So this is I'm calling this project my songwriters project. Like if I was pitching to labels, this is the you can mean. I could Young Love could easily be another artist's song.
Yeah.
Before You Wake Up could be.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people say Kelegbe could easily be a Burna's song.
Yeah.
So imagine pitching that song to Burna. So that's why I'm calling the project my songwriters project, and I'm going to be doing overtimes because this one is volume 1.
Oh.
So I might get creative again in like 2-3 years and say, you know what, let's bring Afro Pop back.
Yeah.
So Afro Pop is not my final vibe right now. Adekunle Gold is going to come back. It's just time for AG what?
Hey baby.
Know a guy.
Come on, man.
Even you are like, what is this guy? Do I know you?
No. I mean, look, I have been looking at your gram. I think what sealed it for me was seeing the artwork for Kelegbe.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, the drip on this thing.
I know.
And then the video with the dancer de la scene. I was like,
everything.
Yo, that was neat.
Nah, bro,
I'm vexing. When V Money jumped on it, I was like, okay, so the swag is confirmed. Yeah. What's the second project called?
So the second project, I'm not allowed to say the name yet, but it's my first ever like full conscious project.
Oh yeah. So a lot of E-Ray type songs there.
Even more.
Oh.
Even more. Yeah. And by God's grace, I've said the minute I knew about this project, right? I've always said that's my Grammy project. That's my project that would literally change everything. I mean, this will change. Afro Pop will change, and it's already doing that. But the project I'm really looking forward to for my 2021 project is the album, right? That I'm not allowed to say the name yet. Yeah, but I'm really excited about that. So I'm done with Afro Pop, and if my guys will seize my mic, because I'm recording more. Yeah, like Young Love was not part of the album. It wasn't supposed to be. I was just in London, and then I was in the studio, and this guy was just playing the beat. I'm like, okay, let me just rhyme. One time for the one time. Fire get with a slow line. I don't need a guideline to handle your waistline. Yeah. Let me put this project on the album. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I literally wrote a song 2 days ago. Oh. Yeah. And I sent it to my people and you already know. This has to make the album, right? Yes. Yeah. But I've been, like I've always done, my projects I make for 2 years. The 2021 project, I've already started. Like I have 7 songs in already.
Oh, that's mad.
So I'm working 2 albums.
Whew. It's a lot.
Yeah,
I'm super psyched for it as well. And so there's a game that I want us to play.
Cool.
All right. Because we've spoken a lot about music and stuff. I want to play a game because you put out a lot of music, like we've established. I want to see how quickly you can remember the titles of your songs.
Okay.
So this is what we're going to call the game. Yes. We're going to call Guess the AG Baby Song.
Okay.
That's it. So I'm going to give you my headset here. Take this. No, don't take this one. See if you can just hopefully hold it there. All right. So,
what is this game? Okay. Let's
do it. What you're going to hear are short clips of your songs.
Okay.
Your own songs. And then you have to quickly tell me the title of the song that you hear.
All right.
I'm not playing you the hook. I'm just playing you lines from there. They have to be fast, like 2 seconds long, these clips. Okay. Let's play Guess the AG Song. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. First one.
Really? Pick up. Call on me.
Okay.
Before you wake up.
Nice.
Now I know.
Surrender.
Ooh, 4 out of 4.
Come on. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Young Love. Hey.
Nice.
Every day to me now,
Mama.
Alright, nice.
Walk.
Okay.
Shout out to my one.
Oriente. Promise.
Yes. I use Simi's voice on that one.
Don't worry, promise.
That's 10 out of 10. That's all I have. You want more?
My brother, if you keep going, I have everything. You know what's funny? Every song that I've written in my entire life, I remember. Even the ones that are not out.
Ooh.
So like the song I wrote yesterday, I remember. So if you play it, if it leaks, I'm like, wait, what? I remember it. So,
that's right. AG, thank you so much.
Thank you for
coming on Soundcity Radio.
Finally. And I'm on Soundcity Radio Abuja for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very much for
having me. Say that. So that's Benin, Lagos, ABJ.
I know.
Who knows where next, eh?
Yeah. The abroad, maybe, my guy.
Hey. Talk that talk. Adekunle Gold on Soundcity Radio.
Thank you for having me.
This is what's up.
What's up, Abuja?
On your chill down.
For sure, Pimp Juice, I'm chilling.
Soundcity Radio.